Hey guys, Mongo here. Quick update in the overall market. Bitcoin, if you haven't zoomed out, we're in a massive cup and handle pattern. Also, the handles can be very declining like we just had. You have also a broadening wedge here / bull flag, technically speaking. And now we have a bullish divergence on the daily. So massive one actually. That's now playing out. Green dot on the daily, VWAP coming up. Money flow still in the red, but the RSIs have reversed. Sorry, this is my actual trading chart, so it's a little messy. And believe it or not, this is much more clean than it used to be. Let's say we reject though. Let's say we go up here all the way up to like 61, reject from the yearly VWAP and come down. If we do lose this level, I think you could see a quick wick down to, well, you can either put in a high or low, which will be a 3 drive or 3 deceptive move. So that would be my marker tool. You'd have pretty much a 1, a 2, and like another 1. So that would be like a 52 to 50. It could even become like the close to 48. But if you do lose this level, you're kind of looking down at this order block down here that wasn't mitigated. I would obviously look towards a fake out here at the top, which is the older 618 from the previous drop. That's coming in at 48,600. We didn't quite fill that little gap there, down to 47.6. You lose that, the yearly opens down here at 42.3, and that's where I'd expect a strong bounce from. If you came down here, you'd have, like I said before in my previous video, to probably have like a $10,000 to $12,000 daily candle, something ridiculous. So that's where we are right now. You got to play this day by day. I think we've got some bullish news today with the jobs reports in the U.S. coming in the job loss, unemployment's coming in less than expected, which is very bullish. But technically speaking, you could run, this could really freak people out. You could literally run all the way back up and then get rejected and come all the way back down and then consolidate the rest of the year before blowing off. That would give you an inverse head and shoulders, which we've had several of, but they've not played out. But we never had a back test, right? So this blew right through everything, got rejected, kind of mitigated half of the supply zone up here, and then got shot down. So that's what I'm looking at here on the daily. Let's jump into the 12-hour. Once we get back over some of these larger moving averages on the daily and the 12-hour and the 8-hour and the 6-hour, things are going to move fast. The VWAP is curving up. Money flow's coming back in. Momentum wave, you got to be careful. This could come back down. This looks like it's trying to curve. It's too early to tell. It could curve like this one where you get a big pump. Just be cautious. Play day by day. Don't expect a full run up to freaking 75,000 in a week. Things are very hairy overall. So all it takes is some more war news or something silly and the stocks dump, and then that'll drag Bitcoin with it. 4-hour. Yeah, we had a nice sell-off. We mitigated. If I wasn't with clients, I would have taken a short here as well. Great short opportunity. Unfortunately, all I had to do was sit there and watch it. I couldn't actually take advantage of it. We also got rejected from the monthly and the anchor VWAP there on the 4-hour. So I'd expect more of a back test of either one of these two. Well, you're getting rejected from this value area high, which is above this one, which is more local. And then both of them have a point of control right in the neighborhood of 57,100. Let's call it 57,200. And that was the previous week low as well, around that area. So I'd like it to see us hold above that. Holding above that's bullish. 1 hour. Yeah, so the last hour you had that massive, like a doji candle. Huge sell pressure, but also the buy up from it. So dropped all the way down to, what is that, 56.6, and then ran all the way back up to 58 in 1 hour. Whales are playing games. So basically, you had that pump once the data came out that unemployment wasn't as bad as they were expecting. Came back down and tagged the daily VWAP at 57,100, but we really need to hold that. You can see here, it's the line in the sand. I think you're going to ping pong. This green line here is the anchored VWAP. So you're stuck between the anchored VWAP and the daily VWAP, which is kind of usually compresses. Just based on money flow and the way the VWAP looks in the 24-minute, I'm expecting a move higher, at least in the short term. If you're going to continue lower, probably going to have a double top here. So you're probably going to have another run up, mitigate that, and then come lower if we're going to come lower. If that's the end goal, you need to ask the market maker and the whales. All I can tell you to do is play what you see on the chart. All right, 12-minute looks okay. So that looks quite volatile. Let me zoom this down. There. Got a lot of mixed bags here. Looks like you've got whales filling shorts up against the 20 EMA here. Is that 20? Yeah, 20 EMA. So play the range. I'm not looking for anything. I missed the short, so I wouldn't even look for another short to go about 58. But keep in mind, if you break structure at that point and it comes back to back test bullishly, you shouldn't be short and you're going to get wrecked. I'm looking for a wick down to 55.9. This would be a good long opportunity for me. And this would also kind of do a local inverse head and shoulders. We'd have a shoulder, a head, another shoulder. He's kind of working on the shoulder now. I'm not sure if it's completed or not, but I'd like to see it deeper. Typically, good head and shoulders are, the left and right shoulders are about the same depth. Just from my observations. It's not always the case, and doesn't always have to play out that way. It's just pattern recognition. Be really bullish is you come back down and mitigate somewhere in this range, right? That's why I have a box down here. Drag us over. The lower we go with a strong reaction, the more bullish I am on taking a long. I'd like to see one more push higher, get shorts to get activated, and then really drive this down. But it all depends on stocks. If stocks are still being bullish, then the rest of the market's going to stay bullish, including cryptocurrency. So a lot of alts pumped. Now you get a mixed bag. You know, things like Trump coin sold off. Boom is still running. Dog with a hat still running. Bitcoin's still up 5%. The Dow Jones is up 1.5%. S&P's up 1.5%. The DXY, you should look at that actually. Interesting. So the DXY is kind of pumping along with Bitcoin. Kind of weird. Let's pull this up. Along with Bitcoin. The corn. What we got here? These were 5-minute charts, by the way. Yeah, as Bitcoin dumped, it pumped, and as Bitcoin's pumping, it's dumping. So it's good. It's back to its inverse ratio. Sometimes it does weird things like they follow each other, which is uncommon. And you see from the trades here, spots selling like crazy, and looks like whales are filling shorts. Coinbase is missing, but yeah, well, that's usually the big boy. Binance, can't tell. Yeah, Binance is selling. BitMEX and Bybit are buying. Yeah, spot selling and kind of like you got a flat mix of futures and perps. Interesting. So people are selling off into the rally. That's about all I have, guys. So look, I'm looking for shorts without a break-in structure. Let's go back and look at this real quick. I'm looking for a strong, if we get a strong rejection, either a 59 or 60, and then it's got to follow through break-in structure. And what I mean when I say that, that looks like this. It comes up, it goes down, it goes up, it comes back down. You just broke structure here. Look for the bounce back up and then for that lower high, and then that's when you want to be in, somewhere in this neighborhood. Then that's a nice short opportunity. And then vice versa. So if you have the opposite, and let's see, I haven't even looked at this. Well, so far you've got a bearish break in structure internally. Or is it internal? It's a 15-minute. That's a wick, though. Not like a candle close. It's tough. I mean, I'd still say you're slightly averaging on the bullish side. You get increasing money flow. The momentum waves refuse to drop. VWAP's coming back up. I'd say you're a little bit more bullish. So you're maintaining a bullish structure here, kind of, right? This didn't close, so now it's back above it. So it didn't close below that. It's moving higher again. So look for this stair-stepping pattern until it doesn't break, until it breaks, right? You break, you lose this again, look for the lower high. That's the short, back down. Otherwise, don't look for shorts. Quick way to get wrecked. Wait for like the 10 or 15 minute. A lot of this stuff, like this took forever to play out, right? It was a zone I was watching anyways. It was the top of the value area high. You had two double tops. And you even could have gotten in before you had a break in structure, but you could even see it on the 5-minute. I think it was even more obvious that it was a bearish break in structure. And you're losing momentum along with money flow. Okay, you didn't really have, yeah, you did. All right, you had a bearish break in structure. And then these two opportunities were really good for whales to just suck it up, and then you got rejected by the point of control. So even if you didn't get in here, the point of control should have been the obvious point. You reject there, you're going to landslide. So, all right, guys, we look bullish. So look for shorts. Otherwise, hold your longs and or enjoy the spot ride. So nothing I say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me here at Crypto Blackwall on Twitter and the Blockguard Discord. Thanks.